So what's going on, guys and gals? Vegas is scary slow right now. We'll see if it gets busier towards like the 4th of July weekend, but as it stands, man, I thought I'd come out on this wonderful Monday and say hello to you guys, hopefully get some more positive energy than I had the other day. Somebody told me something on my live stream that set me off pretty bad, and I don't want that to happen again, so I'm going to try to check myself before I wreck myself, you know what I mean? There you go. Okay, so I can get $20 in Bitcoin as long as I harass people to use my Cash App. No one live streaming. What is going on? I don't know. I'm streaming. Somebody just texted me. I don't know. I'm streaming now. Anyway, got some people in the chats. Pistol's here. Debbie is here. Kevin is here. Mike Henderson is here. Nice to see you guys. Indiana. Travis Robinson is here. How you doing, Travis? Travis, no, not trading anymore, bro? We got our trading Discord, man. We got 710 members in our trading Discord now. And I'm fixing to make a free course on day trading futures and stuff with price action pretty soon. I'll be forever loyal to L. Ron Hubbard. You are a Scientologist, okay? No trading. Okay, I thought you were a trader before. Jack Carpet Stefan says hello. According to George C. Hey there, from Clearwater, Florida. Well, there's the Scientologists right there. Steve Six is in the chats. Woohoo! I'm in. Why would you? You're not trading. You don't buy my. It's no course to buy. It's going to be a completely free course. I'm going to put on a platform. Where are we? I'm at Caesar's Palace. I always start at Caesar's. I like the starting point, centralized. I'm going to be in Vegas over 4th of July. Where are you going to be? I have no idea, Debbie. God willing, I'll be right somewhere on the strip. Somewhere on the strip. Is there any money to actually made in trading? Oh, dude, yeah, pistol. Day trading is like the most financial freedom you can ever have in your entire life. I did okay yesterday and today. I'm working on my funded account now, which is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. My mentor, who doesn't charge me anything, and I don't charge people stuff as it stands right now, she's got an $8,000 payout for her last week or so, something like that. What's up, Scott Burke? How you doing? Fontainebleau in 4 weeks. How long until the rotunda is demolished? I don't know. They said they were going to do it. Now they're not doing it, so we'll see how that goes. Wish I knew more about stocks and such. You don't have to know about stocks. Day trading is just pattern recognition and psychological conditioning. I'm going to teach LRH technology. What is LRH technology, Andy? I don't even know what that is. I'd love to meet you. Followed you since COVID-19. Debbie, I'm always around, young lady. You can always try to catch up with me on a stream. Just take a look at the casino I'm in and let me know, and I'll be around. What's up, Steven? Trump got the ceasefire. You really think there's a ceasefire? That's cute. Tamara's here. Good evening. John says we'll be up in November of 2025. Okay. Looks like he's groundbreaking site of the A's. Yeah, that was this morning, wasn't it? Yeah, they had a groundbreaking today. Good news, everybody. There's a groundbreaking. I guess so. We're set for life. I don't know if they're going to actually do any work or if they just had a groundbreaking to extend their budgets out. That's the thing about the A's. They need to do some kind of construction activity officially every quarter, and they were 7 days away from the quarter closing and risking losing their loan. I don't know that they would have canceled it right away because it's such a big project. Yeah, I took yesterday off. I can't do late night streams anymore like I was on Friday and Saturday. It completely shattered my sleep to a point where I am feeling very unhealthy and very unrecovered. My trapezius muscles are very, 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 very sore. Very sore right now. Scary how slow the strip is. I should have brought a bowling ball to set up a bowling alley. That's funny, Corey. Yeah. Could be like that. You guys can ask me a question. We just chit-chat for the first part of the streams right here. Yeah, I didn't go to the gym yesterday. I stayed home, played Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Nintendo Switch 2. And I did some studying and stuff like that. Read some stuff. It's fun, you know. You got to get your personal development time in. Groundbreaking or tax write-off? What do you think of the shooting in front of the Bellagio? I don't have an opinion. Greg the Gambler Slots. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you, pal. Nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see everybody in here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, anyways, what's up there, Greg? So nobody's chatting with me, so it means I can kind of walk silently, which is good. Doing great. It's hot in Western New York. When you get to where your wife is, or she gets to where you are while you stream, she doesn't like to be on camera. It's the abusive audience she doesn't like, so she doesn't like to expose herself to the abusiveness. Like on Saturday, I lost it for a little bit. I had somebody tell me that this is a hobby, you know, and then I realized my audience is they don't look at what I do legitimately mostly, which is fine. I understand because I have an older audience. So it's like whatever, you know. You guys think it's a hobby. You don't want to support. I have some rules in my head about when we're going to end the streams if we don't get the support that we need. It's all good. That way I get to keep, because I know my value. I know what value I'm giving a lot of you guys. I'm saving you guys thousands and thousands of dollars in trips to Vegas. My favorite Filipino food? I'm not a big fan of Filipino food, to be honest with you. I like my wife's lumpia. She makes good pancit. What's up, Jim from Michigan? Filipino food is definitely regional culinary. Right now I'm doing my own food. It's funny because I think self-control is the biggest thing in fitness and health. Like when you look at a person, you can always tell how in control of themselves they are and what kind of willpower they have for how they eat. And that's usually reflected in their body and their health, you know? It's weird. But anyways, I guess we should start walking. I don't want to just chit-chat forever. You guys didn't come here for that anyways. Let's see if I can get some energy. What's our favorite place to eat in Vegas? I don't really have one. Hello from Norway. What's up, Norway? I've 8 times to Vegas. I've been enjoyed it, but you have to do due diligence in advance. That's true. Jeffrey, I shouldn't be afraid to talk about the shooting. Who said I was afraid? You're labeling me. I have to have some empathy or sympathy. Why? Of course I have those emotions, but what's the point of talking about it? You want me to be a broker of death and follow around the killings and the families who are hurting? There's lots of people that'll tell you about that shooting. They'll say some wild stuff. I don't see a reason. Barry, yeah, well, sorry I skipped your question, Barry. I don't know if you noticed, but you're not the only person in the chat, bro. I didn't see your question, but it's fine. What's up, Michael? Michael Lee is in the chat. What's better, barbells or dumbbells? It doesn't really matter. Depends on what your goals are. As you get older, compound movements can be a little more harder on your joints and stuff like that, so you got to be careful about that stuff. As long as you're stressing your muscle to failure and then eating and sleeping properly, you're fine. John Bannon, enjoy streams. Thank you so much, John. $5 to our super chats. We do appreciate the super chats. I just want you guys to know, even if you never gave me a donation in your lives and you have somebody you like more than me, try to use like what I have down here, notleavinglasvegas.com/donate in the bottom left-hand corner, because YouTube is taking 40% of everything. So they take most of our super chats. I'm 74 and I come to realize that things on point about a lot of things. Oh, Mike Lee sent $25. He says, looking good. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is my, you guys are liking the shirt? Where's the shirt? I'll show you this shirt. It's called TrinityOn3Tees.com. TrinityOn3, the number 3, Tees, TS.com. I'll show you the shirt. So the shirt says Spiritual Assassin, and on the back we have this on the back right here. And I like the shirt. The shirt is made for dad bods like me, so it makes you look like you're fit, and it's a good fit on me. So yep, I like this one. And this is a guy who actually watches the channel, and his name is Tony. And wow, thank you so much, Pistol, $5 to our PayPal. I'm gonna post the link here so you guys can see it. Trinity on the number 3 Tees. I think it's Tees. Yeah, okay, it's actually TES. I'm gonna post the link up here. If you guys are into Christian stuff, you guys will like this one, and then you guys can support somebody from our community here. So that's good. Stay hydrated. Yeah. So there you go. Let's see here. Somebody sent me money to buy a cricket machine so I can make my own small batch shirts. And then they said, oh, it's this other machine. But then if I buy the other machine, it's a shirt press. and then I have to use the shirt. I can't use the shirt press without a printer, so I offered to send the money back to him because I felt bad. I don't know if I should buy. If I just want a shirt that'll make like basic letters. I want a Cricut. I think if I buy a Cricut, I can buy the transfers and I can design stuff. I don't know. What's the advantage of a marker? A marker in a casino is just borrowed money. It's like a line of credit from the casino. So when you get a marker in the casino, you're basically getting a line of credit. If you don't pay your marker back, you can go to jail. So don't mess with that. I know somebody who had a marker that he didn't pay back at Green Valley Ranch, and they arrested him and put him in prison for the weekend. Pressed charges on him. So be careful. Cuídate, cuídate. No, 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 don't funk with my heart. Yep, you gotta pay your markers back, bro. Borrowing credit on the casino, you'd be prepared to pay. Yeah, they'll put criminal charges on your ass if you don't pay those back. Let's go over across the way, see if there's any updates for Bottled Blonde. It looks like it should be coming online anytime. I'm almost wondering if the Bottled Blonde is one of these two big buildings over here, if they're going to try it for the 4th of July. Do you have to be a local to get a marker? No, you just have to pass a credit. It's like anything, man. You have to have play in the casino, and you have to pass a credit check. Credit checks. And then the marker is based on your... It's a credit application, man. It's the same thing as like having a Best Buy credit card. But, you know, well, actually, okay. I think the best way I can eloquate this is to say that a marker is like an old store card. You know, like back in the day, sometimes people, they just wanted to get a Sears card. They didn't need a Sears card MasterCard. They didn't need a Sears card Visa card. They just wanted a Sears card because they shop at Sears all the time. So Sears had in-house financing, and they would issue them a line of credit in the form of a card, and they would shop for their power tools or their tires and their appliances, and they'd pay it back. And that's the way the casinos are. It's like a store credit card. I took a dive into the 2017. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, doing a thing on the Vegas shooting, my goodness. Talk about an in-depth deep dive, right? What's up, Ibrahim? Barry, I wouldn't do that, man. You're going to lose your money. I don't know why you figure you need credit. I would just get a credit card advance from my local bank. If you really, but why you should never gamble on credit, bro. My opinion, what do I know? I'm not a gambler, but gambling should be something that you're doing for fun. You take out lines of credit for business expenses, not for gambling. You know what I mean? That's just my take. Yeah. Ole Red. Yeah, the athletics groundbreaking. Oh my God, there's gonna be a baseball team. Who knows? I don't know, man. They had to do something this month, or else they would have risked their financing. So they did a groundbreaking. Cool. Who knows if it's real? It doesn't mean it's legit. It just means that they did a groundbreaking, ceremonial groundbreaking. Golden shovels, did they use those? They did a groundbreaking at this place called the Dream Hotel by the Pinball Hall of Fame. How'd that work out? Still sitting unfinished after 4 years. You know? Zenny covered the groundbreaking. He's bigger than me. Zenny's a big superstar in the sports space. Lance is here from Canada, Ontario, Canada. Is that where you're from, Lance? Because Canada is a real place in Ontario. Let's see if we can sneak in this door at Ole Red. We have a bag. Usually we can't. No. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Looks like we can, actually. There's no host here either.
Thank you. We got one more. Are you guys ready for it? Okay. We're gonna sing a song that went on the radio. You guys all know the words to it, but sometimes when a song goes on the radio, how it was originally written almost way different. So we're gonna sing it to its original version before it went on the radio. My name is Scott. We've had the last 4 hours with you. We got 4 hours tomorrow with you. And we got 4 hours Wednesday with you and 4 hours Thursday with you. So thank you so much for having us here and making us feel like home. You know the words to this one, so let's sing. Let's go out singing on our top level here. Give it up for the boys in the band, please. Yeah. Awesome band. She's a good girl, loves her mom, loves Jesus, let him go too. She's a good girl, crazy now else, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. It's a long day, living in the sea. There's a freeway running through you. I'm a bad boy.
You guys are a trip, man.
Don't even miss it.
First of all, that's not even a country song. That's Tom Petty Free Falling. He was a pop artist. Second of all, I don't have a lot of control over my audio, and I apologize. Thirdly, no, Jason Aldean hates me. They forced me out with force. I wish I had better video and I would have sued their asses. Hi. They reached out to me, offered me a bunch of bad bar food to make up for it. I said, no thanks. No thanks, I'll just keep my video about how much you suck. No, it wasn't the auto technician. You guys don't understand. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. Y'all are like experts though, huh? Y'all are instant experts. Right, but you're not, because you don't know the deal. So this is my mic. This is my mic receiver, right? This is it. I clip that onto my shirt, and then the mic will change in a minute here as I show you something. Cameras. This is my actual little thing that I plug into my phone. Okay. And yeah, then you have better audio. Except that, see, we can see Bottled Blonde from over here. This is Bottled Blonde. Except that sometimes when you get into a really loud situation, this setup I have doesn't have much of what's called a preamp. And a preamp is a high quality piece of audio circuitry that changes and levels out the audio. So I don't care, like, oh, you sound terrible. Okay, well, go watch somebody else. I love you. It's great. We don't have to be friends. Look at how many white cars. Did anybody ever notice that? That's a lot of white cars out there, ain't it? Yeah, we're close to golden hour. Let me see what my audio sounds like, because I do have it on this phone here. See if it sounds better. Can you hear me okay? On this phone here. Yeah, you can hear me fine. It sounds better. Can you hear me okay? And I can turn on the noise isolation, and then I get complaints. It's nothing but constant bitching. Now I sound kind of robotic, but it won't. The music won't hit that hard. I don't. What? Somebody's saying that they charge more for colorful cars? I've never heard that in my life. So Bottle Blonde down here, blonde on the fences, which is totally rad. That's good. Why does it keep now I've done it. Alright, trying to be finicky with this thing. There's another stage up here. There's like 4 levels to this place. Spheres are already said who's coming next year. Country music star Kenny Chesney. Well, that's good, I guess, right? See the horseshoe from up here? Great views from up here, man. This is the bar to go to. This view up here alone is the reason not to go to Jason Aldean's bar. White is the most popular color for cars in Vegas because of the sun. And they actually have a higher resale value if you're buying a car out here. Does Dolly Parton come into the residency? That's cool. It's pretty neat. So yeah, this is Ole Red. White, silver, and black are standard for color cars. I guess so. She's a good girl. Loves her mama. Loves Jesus. America too. The Las Vegas Posse. I saw them play in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, against Doug Flutie. They lost by a lot because they were a terrible team.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Let's get outside here. You know how long it's been since I've had food from a place like this? It has been a minute. I haven't eaten anything except for food in my house and the occasional fast food every couple of weeks for a really long time. It's kind of wild. Shouts out from Edmonton. Ibrahim is getting hyphenated? What did he say? That's weird. So you know what's amazing is that there's no fences here. There's been fencing, and obviously there was a